Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new Ukrainian film, Klondike. And this war drama from writer-director Marina Gorbach focuses on the story of this couple, this family, living off in, like the outskirts, out in it's a farmland, it's hills, nowhere near the city, out in Ukraine. And then when the Russian battle of invading Ukraine comes a knocking on their border home, things get tense, things get destructive. And this film starts off with some really impactful, aftermath of battles. What happens to this couple's home? Like, a whole entire wall of their home is missing. And it's so interesting as the wife in this situation, who happens to be pregnant, refuses to leave. And as things get more complicated, as some of the others in the village are trying to get out of harm's way, they're staying. They're staying in this home. They experience all these tense moments with Russian soldiers and other things. And now they find themselves at the center of an international air crash catastrophe of July 17th, 2014. So, this was a very significant event in this border clash between Ukraine and Russia. And you experience this couple living their lives, the wife dealing with being pregnant, played by Oksana Cherkashnya, and then her husband, played by Sergei Shadrin, and they're dealing with, their day-to-day issues. One of the main negatives, I guess you could say, of this film is that there's definitely parts of it that feel way too mundane and might lose you a little bit at times, but it does capture the challenges of regular people just trying to live their lives in extraordinary situations. And I think Gorbach captures that so expertly in this film. And as the film goes on, we get into a third act that starts ratcheting up tension and danger and the horrible ramifications of these poor, just regular people being caught up in such a horrific situation. This film is beautifully shot. It's really impressive. Svyatoslav Bolakovsky is the cinematographer, and this is a strikingly beautiful film. There's a very stark feel to the capturing of, these wide open spaces in the film, and it feels very raw and emotional and relatable. We could connect with them just trying to live their lives. We experience, the mundane day-to-day of life every day. And there's something really relatable about their dynamic, and I think these two actors who play this couple really capture an authenticity about their characters, and it escalates. It gets to a point that is very challenging, very impactful, and very dramatic. And there's a lot of great moving pieces in this film. The great acting, the great filmmaking, the themes of the scars of war, the ramification of all of this conflict, and it's captured very well in this film. This is a hard watch, but it's such an impactful and important film. And I think it helps you build some empathy to those who are living, because I live in New Jersey. I can wake up every day and feel perfectly fine. For now, it's we're generally safe in the suburbs of southern New Jersey. But people, like the people in this film, are living in war zones. And the struggle of just trying to live their day-to-day lives and dealing with their day-to-day issues while, their whole entire country's not very safe, and they could lose their lives at any minute. And I think it's very interesting how the home that they live in really represents that and the damage that happens throughout this film. But this is an impactful and engaging film that will definitely hit you hard, so be prepared. But those are my thoughts on Klondike. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.